Enjoy English with our videos. ForB English.
Hello everyone and welcome back to ForB's English lesson video. My name is Richard and today we're talking about giving directions. Do you know how to give directions in English? In this lesson, there are two parts. In the first part, you're going to learn frequently used expressions when you give directions. In the second part, you're going to practice these expressions. Are you ready? Let's move on to the first part. Let's take a look at how to use go straight. Instead of go straight, you can also say go straight ahead or go straight on. Let's add some information where to go because you can't explain by only saying go straight. For example, you can say go straight on this street. There are some other expressions. Go straight on this road. Do you know the difference between a street and a road? A street is a road in a city or town which has houses or buildings along it. A road is a way that connects two places for cars or other vehicles, usually has a hard surface. For example, highways or freeways are roads. They are not in a city, but are connecting two places. Let's continue. You can also say go straight on Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue is the name of a street. Next, go straight along this street. Go along this street or follow this street. These expressions are similar but slightly different, so be careful. Go straight along the street means to go straight because the street is straight. However, not all streets are straight. Some are curved, so we say go along this street to follow it. Alright, the last is go straight this way. You can use gestures to point the way to go. Did you get it? Alright, let's add more information about how long or how far. First, for time, go straight for about 5 minutes. Next, for distance, go straight for about 50 meters. Then, for blocks, go straight for 2 blocks. A block is a small section in a city or town surrounded by streets. Let's continue. The last sentences are using locations. Go straight until the end of the street. Go straight until you get to a bank. Go straight until you reach a bank. Alright, do you understand more about going straight now? Let's move on to turning expressions. You can say turn right or turn left. Also, you can say take a right turn or take a left turn. Or make a right turn or make a left turn. Or just go right or go left. Alright, let's add some more information about where to turn. First, for a street, turn right on Fifth Avenue. Second, for a corner, turn right at the next corner. Third, for traffic lights, turn right at the second traffic lights. Traffic lights are signals which have red, yellow, and green lights. Next, for an intersection, turn right at the third intersection. An intersection is a place where streets cross each other. Let's continue. The last sentences are using locations. Turn right at the end of the street. Turn right when you see a supermarket. Turn right after you go past a bookstore. Turn right after you pass a bookstore. Go past and pass mean to reach a place and go beyond it. Alright, did you get it? Do you understand more about turning now? Let's move on to explaining the destination. You can say you will see the destination on your right or left or in front. For example, you can say you will see the library on your right, or you will see the library on your left, or you will see the library in front. Alright, let's move on to explaining the destination in detail. You can say the destination is next to a place, between two places, or across from a place. Across from means something is on the opposite side from something. Let's look at some of these examples. You can say the gym is next to a museum, or the gym is between a museum and a hospital, or the gym is across from a restaurant. All right, do you understand more about destinations now? Let's move on to the second part. I'm going to show you 3 maps. I want you to think about how to give directions using the expressions you just learned. All right, let's take a look at the first map. How can I get to the bakery? The red mark is where you are now. Please give directions. How did you do? Let's take a look at some example answers. Go straight on this street. You will see the bakery on your right. It's next to a bookstore. Or it's between a bookstore and a cafe. Or it's across from a post office. How was it? Were your directions correct? Let's move on to the second map. Could you tell me how to get to the post office? The red mark is where you are now. Please give directions. Was it difficult? Let's take a look at some example answers. Go straight on this street and turn left at the first intersection. And then turn right at the next intersection. You will see the post office on your right. It's next to a drugstore. Or it's between a drugstore and a school. Or it's across from a museum. How was it? Were you able to explain the directions correctly? Let's move on to the last map. This time, please guess which location I'm explaining. The red mark is where you are now. Let's start. Go straight on this street and turn left at the second intersection. You will see it on your left. It's across from a bank. One more time. Go straight on this street and turn left at the second intersection. You will see it on your left. It's across from a bank. All right, did you find it? Please tell me your answer. The answer is theater. Let's review the answer. I'll show you the way. Go straight on this street and turn left at the second intersection. You will see it on your left. It's across from a bank. Is it clear now? I hope so. Great! Now you know the different ways to give directions and how to use them. My name is Richard. Remember to please click like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.